Dembele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's running through.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ndika gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Thuram. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. Thuram. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Konate wins the duel this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Approaching the half-hour mark.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to play him in. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! It's in! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. And Konate. Pinches it off him. No way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, this could be a chance. Thuram is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Thuram. And it's Palmer. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Palmer. Oh, they could break here. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella has created one goal already. Palmer is the guilty party there. Valverde. Bellingham just eases him off the ball. Now Mbappe. Palmer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Dembele. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nice control. Vietnam still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Van de Ven pokes it out wide. Gravenberg, and here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Vietnam finding their passes. Now can he find a finish? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Bellingham. And he was alert to it. Donnarumma clears. Your impression so far, Jim?
Vietnam are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Cucurella. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away? Vietnam, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20.
Vietnam
Dembele.
are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Bellingham.
We're looking at a very different game now.
Thuram!
Number 7. Federico
Well, he was given the
Valverde.
time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Musiala. Number 22.
And here's
Pedri.
Dembele.
Number 19.
Oh, that's neat.
Bruno
It's
Fernandes.
loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
Well, that is good. Super running shot. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
Vietnam making consecutive changes here. Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a promising position. And this is Dembele. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, cracking. And the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nuno Mendes. That's an imaginative pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Thuram. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice sequence of passes, this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, still. Oh, what a mistake! And he's on his way! He's Mbappe! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni, now it's Thuram. Plays a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on them.
Header! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Tchouaméni, Valverde. Now it's Lukaku. He's having a shot! That's another chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now the cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's quick to snatch it back. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Palmer. And it's Cucurella, who played through for the wide man. Mbappe flashes it across. And he's taking no chances there. Lukaku. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ndika. Bellingham. And here's Lukaku. Tchouameni. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Palmer. Well, they can break here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Palmer. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Now there's a great chance!
Added time.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. He's not got that quite right. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Valverde. Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. He's got away. And he's cut it out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Passing nice and neat. And here's Lukaku. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here
Lukaku.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 4.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Coming on the field,
Musiala
number 9, Mbappe.
over to the other side.
Number 21,
Vietnam
Erling
still have the
Haaland.
cards to affect this
Number
game.
14, Pulisic.
Pedri,
Number 22,
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Number 17,
and here's Haaland.
John
And that's been
Neves.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Musiala. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Lukaku. McAllister. And the finish! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take the lead. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Lukaku, and he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's on it. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Lukaku. Hakimi. And this is Lukaku. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. And it's McAllister. And here's Musiala. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McAllister. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. McAllister. Chouameni. Now it's Lukaku.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that was vital. João Neves. It's played through for him. That is good alertness. That It's really well cleared. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Hello everybody.
Listen, the
and
more
this
this game
is a
went
quick
on,
reminder
a
to
draw
let you
was
know that you'll
always
be able
likely to be on the
catch
card.
today's
So
match
overall, I don't
broadcast
think
live on the
anyone will be
Outcrops FM
complaining too
station.
much about what they've got.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Threads one in. Mignon attempts a clearance. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Tchouaméni. Cucurella. That is a brilliant interception. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has not gone well. Now it's Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Now it's Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lukaku. Palmer. Well, that looks a decent ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Passing nice and neat. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. Now there's a fine, real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to retrieve it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Konate, over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Chouameni. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Dembele! Dembele! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, they can break here. Tries to pass it through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. Fernandes. Look at the space here. Mbappe. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now it's Thuram. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well read, nice interception. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back underway. Now it's Lukaku. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Fernandes. Cucurella. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Here's Chouameni. Palmer. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Palmer. Tries a measured ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Lukaku. And it's Bellingham. Palmer is onto this. Lukaku. Alexander-Arnold.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Bellingham. Shot. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, a fantastic run.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, sweet feet.
And he can clear it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Bellingham. And here's Lukaku. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. Cucurella puts the ball in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball return.
He's had a shot!
blood drawn.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already.
Matheus Nunes. Bellingham. Looking to play him in.
Quarter of an hour played.
Cucurella tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Has crossed in.
Oh, smash!
It's hit the crossbar. Matheus Nunes with the clearance. Look at the space here. Matheus Nunes deals with that comfortably. Nice looking ball. Van der Ven cuts out the pass.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram! And what a be quick to recover this. Palmer. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Mendes. And here's Neves. Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Konate. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. Goes looking wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Thuram. João Neves spots it and intercepts. And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno Mendes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dembele strokes it back. Tchouaméni couldn't squeeze it through. Thinks about the shot. And here's Palmer. Good shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Great chance! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Deep cross. Mendes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please be reminded that
How's
drinking
the first
is
half
only
compared
allowed
with
in
your
the areas shown on
expectations?
this map.
Vietnam
Thank you very much
really
for your
showed some
cooperation.
resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. For Palmer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Lukaku, here's onto this. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. Big chance! He scores! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Lukaku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Lukaku being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to...
Takes a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here
Lukaku.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
This is
Dembele.
quite a battle.
Number
You've got to
11,
commend that, Peter.
Palmer.
It's the perfect response
Number
to
8,
falling behind. Don't let your
Bellingham.
heads drop. Just get
Number
back up the pitch
17,
and level the scores
Joe
again.
Neves.
This is cracking stuff.
Coming on the field.
It's
Number
Lukaku!
21.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 22, Pedri. Number 14, Pulisic. Number 19, Bruno Fernandes. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. McAllister plays it short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tchouaméni. Pulisic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Hakimi. McAllister. Driving forward. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Haaland. This looks promising. And he's there to belt it away. But they've got it again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. And he's gone back. And the shot!
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Musiala.
Could move up a gear here.
And Konate. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Matches Nunes. Gets over and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's McAllister.
Looking for the run. Chance! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Vietnam take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Haaland. Little pass back. Now it's Pulisic. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Now this could be... And the finish! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Vietnam finding their passes. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb.
There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.